Hi everybody, on the Digitone 2, I want to check out a different synth, or should I say machine. Let's go into Synth Engine and see what we've actually got to play with, shall we? Let's go and see what we've actually got here. So I've just pressed the function and the synth button. I'm going to see what we've got. FM tone, FM drum wave tone, Swamer. Now Swamer I've been told is good for bass. Not that I used it, but let's just go into Swamer and let's just see whether we can make any decent sounds out of it. I don't just mean bass, I mean drums as well. So straight into Swamer there. Let's go into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new project because I may have something hidden in the background there that's just lurking about that I've made and I've forgotten about. So what BPM on? Well, 120. Let's just go straight into 148. I was at the Electronica North of the night, and somebody was playing at 145, and they were telling me that the faster the beat they actually create, the more they enjoy the challenge. Well, I always enjoy the challenge of working at 148. So let's just get into let's go into Swamer and see what it's got to offer, shall we? So. There we go, yes. And let's go into, let's just try and put some beats down and see what happens. Well, that's definitely Swamer, probably similar to what a B is, I guess. It does actually sound slightly trance-ish, but anyway, let's put some chorus on. Overdrive. I'd like to drop that down an octave to see what happens. Just bear in mind, I haven't rehearsed anything, I've just gone straight into here to show you how easy it is to create things and to do different things on here. So let's just go into, I'll just drop that down an octave. Now we're getting somewhere. That's more adding noise. That's more of a bass. What else can we do to it to make it interesting? That's interesting. So I wouldn't say we're bassy really, we've just got a different angle on the tune. Let's cut it back a bit, shall we? Too much. Filter it. Now I would say that probably is a start of a bass, in fairness. What else have we got in here? Can we go at? Too low. Noise. I think let's just, I'm just thinking whether keyboard now. Right, so I wanted to go into the filters here, and that's where we're going to have a bit of a play now. comb filter. Oof. Laser. So, I don't really like the comb filter on Swamer, I have to be honest, I don't really like it. Let's go into the LFOs. Dive into the tune and listen what happens now. It's normally better on one. Let's try something different now. Let's go into low pass. Oh. That's more of an interesting sound. I'll actually use it in a track. A bit more interesting. I hate the random, by the way. At last we actually have what I would consider a bass just by changing the phase. I always like the trick to be one. I was watching a video by somebody else on YouTube and they always use it. I think one because you've got more control, I think. Back into filter. Dare we go down another octave? No. Maybe. No, I don't like that. That's better. Post and pre-filters. Bit of reduction. I love putting delay on a bass sound because effectively it just gives it more passion and more momentum. It's lovely. Mr. Synth, let's have a go again. Do you see how we've got more? See how we've got more of a cleaner bass after what we've done? What would that sound like with a kick on, I wonder? Let's have a quick look. I love the kicks on it. I don't really because they annoy me quite a bit, to be honest, but a bit more interesting. So it's funny how the kicks just completely changed everything on there. Let's just nice. Just wanted to mute the kick a second. And let's just see what else we can do. Amp mode. Sorry, pan. Look at that, ADSR. To AHD. Completely different, that, isn't it? It's more, should I say, sounds like more like reverb on there. Back in the filter. Let's go and whack some more reverb on there. Now that I would class an industrial dance start, a bit more bassy, a bit more punchy. A lot more fun going off there. Let's just see what else we can do to make that a bit more interesting. I maybe just change it completely, but let's just see what there is. Different octaves, not making too much difference. So that opened up a little bit. That's not good. Back into here, let's just change something like the filter or frequency. Let's just see what else things will happen. Right, I'm just going to stop this for a second because UPS have just turned up and they're going to knock on that door. I'm going to have to run down and open the door. So I'll be back in 1 second. I'll just stop everything for 1 second. I'm back now. So UPS have been and gone. Just had a delivery for me, that's all. But and you had to sign for it. But hey ho. Anyway, so let's just carry on with this and press play again. So I got that nice techno bassy feeling going here. It all came about because we changed the phase. There's the notes on there, if it's come out of that, sorry. I just want to go back into the LFO and just see what effect it had when I was using the frequency. Not really too pleasant. See what else there is. Swarm detune. It's not doing too much because I've got synth on. I've got LFO on the synth on the tune. Both off. Go back into synth. Now that's nice. I like that. Now let's put the kick on that and see what it's like. Better kick than that. What have we got as a kick? Sorry. That's better. So you can see how Swarm can come in completely different to any of the other FM synths, and I actually quite like that end result of the bass. I wanted, particularly to be honest, a deeper bass. Certainly wanted a deeper bass, but that Swarm is definitely growing on me. Should put a hi-hat on as well, if I can. See if I can find a hi-hat on here. You never know, do you? Although I don't really find very many hi-hats on here sometimes. I guess. Well, that's not bad. I wouldn't say it was a hi-hat, but it's better. What can we do to that, make it sound better? So I think, in fairness, we've got there in the end with the Swarm, and I didn't use the comb filter, I used the low pass filter. We eventually got there. Sorry about the interruption with UPS, but if you don't get it, they take it away or they put it on somebody else's doorstep. But anyway, that's Digitone 2 Swarm synth machine, whichever you want to call it, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.